On Friday, we got not just one, but two Cotton re-releases. You might have seen my review for Cotton Panorama earlier this week, but today, I am taking a look at the Super Famicom classic Cotton 100% that is now available for the Nintendo Switch. Is this retro, cute shoot 'em up worth your time? Find out in today's video. Cotton 100% was a Japan exclusive for the Super Famicom, and it's actually the second installment in the Cotton franchise. It retains a lot of similarity in the mechanics to the first game, with a few changes, and of course it's suited for the Super Famicom now versus the arcade. It is a horizontal shoot 'em up that many call a cute 'em up. Cute premise, graphics, and sound in a shoot 'em up package. The story is pretty much like every other Cotton game. Cotton is after her favorite candy that's called Willow, and she's helping the fairies along the way to reach her goal. Controls in Cotton 100% is pretty simple. You have a shoot button, a bomb button, a magic button, as well as a magic select button. More on that in a moment. And controlling Cotton can be done with the D-pad or control stick. Either way, movement feels pretty good. As far as the magic goes, the big change from the first Cotton game is that when you start the game, you're able to choose from 4 different sets of magics. In game, you're able to swap between the set of magics that you chose. The other thing to note is that having a certain magic attack set actually impacts the formation that your fairies around you take for shooting. Some have them really close together for a concentrated attack, while others are really spread out. So it's not only important to have spells that you're comfortable with for attacking, but also ones that can really help you through the levels with your regular shooting. It's a fun little strategy mechanic that's not too deep, but does help to add to the replay value. As far as the release itself, there's actually 2 main modes, Standard and Challenge mode, when you start up the game. In Standard mode, you also have access to the rewind feature with the L button, save states, as well as cheats. Challenge mode is the game as it was back in the day, with no modern conveniences. Just like Ley Lancer and Panorama Cotton, you have access to different visual filters, though at this time, switching between them has no impact. It's locked at 4x3 either way, so they are going to need to release a patch to address this. COT shaders are the same as it was in Ley Lancer and Panorama Cotton for the Switch, which means you can totally adjust the COT effect to your liking. Again, more companies that release retro games need to adopt this practice, as preset filters are just too limiting. In the main game, you have choices between multiple difficulty levels, as well as changing the number of stock lives. It's pretty straightforward. As far as the game itself goes, Cotton 100% is a pretty fun shoot 'em up. It's pretty easy to get into. It's not a very hard game at all. Unlike a lot of shoot 'em ups, it's got a pretty good curve to the difficulty, in that it doesn't try to murder you out of the gate. So if you're just trying to get into shoot 'em ups, this is a good get. Now the higher difficulty levels will get you though, so fans can expect a challenge if they need one. It's also got some pretty fun levels and some nice visuals, and the music is actually pretty good, though it's a little bit heavy on the cuteness, and the mid-bosses and bosses are pretty fun to face. The only complaints I have about the game itself is that it's a bit short compared to other shoot 'em ups, with just 7 levels and none of which are that long. As far as the whole package goes, they do need to address the video size options being broken at the moment. Again, they're going to need a patch for it. And just like Panorama Cotton, I kind of wish cheats were unlocked from the start. This release requires you to go through Challenge mode to unlock them for Standard mode, but it's a little bit redundant since you have the ability to rewind in Standard mode. I mean, you already have the ability to cheat in Standard mode with the rewind feature, so I don't know, it just seems a little silly to lock it behind something. Beyond that, I think the pricing would have been better at $9.99 considering the length of the game. Again, it's more than double the price Ley Lancer was. If you want to pick up this and Panorama Cotton, it's going to set you back $30 total. Regardless though, I really like Cotton 100%. It is a fun and solid shoot 'em up, and it really makes me happy that they're going and releasing all these Cotton games. For the longest time, they were never ever available in the United States. They were pretty much locked to Japan, in expensive forms. I mean, Cotton 100% alone for the card is like $100 to get, so this is the cheap, legal way to get the game. Oh, and I want to add one more thing. The publisher recently announced that at present, for both Cotton 100% and Panorama Cotton, the menu, text, and UI is only available in English, and the cutscenes are only available in the original Japanese text, just like it was back in the day. But there is a patch coming. The next patch for both titles will contain full menu and UI localization and cutscenes available in English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, and Japanese. We should expect that patch sometime in the next coming week. So that's actually great to hear. But anyway, that's all I have for today. It's kind of been really fun revisiting the Cotton series in time for Halloween. That's right, Halloween is tomorrow. I hope you have a happy Halloween. If you found this video useful or you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps out the video, helps out the channel. And if you like Nintendo Switch stuff, you are in the right place. Make sure you're a subscriber so you never miss a single video. And of course, we always give a shout out to the Kaiju Club Patrons. Thank you for being a Patreon member and helping to support this channel. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, check out the link on the screen right now. But with that said, I hope you have a happy Halloween. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time.